Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with the Mighty Nein time for episode 108, the Traveler Con episode. We're going to do 25 minutes. I'm going to leave 40 minutes at the end to add to the live stream because the live stream this week is only an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know why the front half is so long, but I don't like hour and 20 minute live streams. I said this during the last one, so we're going to add that to the end. We're going to do 2 straight hours during Friday's live stream. And right now we're going to do 25 minutes. I went 5 minutes over on the Patreon hour because I was trying to end it on a good moment where it would make sense to jump into the YouTube video. And everybody had something to say. It seemed like we were going to close out the night, and then Jester was like, I want to just do one thing before we go to sleep. She used her fancy paints. We made a magnificent dress. All these people, without her knowing, were watching from the outside and were stunned by the abilities she had. And then she curtsied and floated out of the room in the best way she possibly could. Then I was thinking, oh, are we going to end it there? Because there's 10 minutes left in the Patreon hour. Bo was like, can I do something real quick? Goes over and talks to Ford, pours some glasses of rum. We're all drinking in that episode. Before that happened, Caleb got really drunk and was talking to everybody very emotionally, like, what are we going to do after this? After Traveler Con's over, what's the deal? And Veth was saying, well, I probably should go back to my family. Caleb saying, I am this close to having a spell where I could put you to your family whenever you want. You can commute back and forth however you see fit. You could visit your child and husband and continue to save the world with us. And he basically was saying, I want Veth and Bo, the Empire kids, to stick together, but I want all of us to stay together because we have unfinished business, so to speak. We also talked to the Traveler. We tried to commune with Caduceus. Caduceus communed with the Wild Mother. We were trying to commune with the Moonweaver, but the Traveler's like, that's not how it works. You could probably pray to her and maybe you'll get to talk to her, but right now that bond is with me, and I'll tell you whatever you want. We asked 3 questions. The Traveler's like, ask more if you want, and he was drunk. He had a tankard of ale, and he was all sorts of good times. Caduceus was spinning the idea that perhaps the Traveler is up to no good. We have 200 people here now for Traveler Con, and I didn't even think this was an option, but I don't doubt it being a possibility. But Caduceus was saying, how do we know the Traveler isn't going to do some crazy ass shit and sacrifice 200 people on this island right now? And Jester was the catalyst that brought it all together. I don't think that's going to happen. But when he asked the Wild Mother was like, I don't know. And Matt said sometimes deities don't even know. But that's kind of scary that the Wild Mother didn't confirm one way or the other. The Wild Mother has confirmed many things, but to not confirm it at all is worrisome. I still don't think it's going to be a problem, but it also could be the way he asked the question was is the Traveler up to something? Now that can mean 100 different things. It doesn't mean it's negative, but that got in my head. And right at the end, Matt was talking about dreams. Everyone was dreaming. And he said, Caduceus, you're still unsettled about a lot, talking about walls screaming and curvatures and in alleyways that didn't make sense and radicalness. And I don't know, just the way Matt talked was very scary. But the thing I was leading up to was Bo poured a glass of rum, brought it over to Ford, poured 2 glasses of rum, and had a whole sit down and was talking to Ford about how you feel about Jester. And then we talked to Bo about how does she feel about Yasha. And then Bo just was like, all right, peace out, and left Ford with his glass of rum. And then we had all the dream sequences, or there wasn't really a sequence. Matt just kind of looked at each person and said, you dream of this, and you dream of this, and you dream of this, and ended with Caduceus, and that is where we left off. So let's just jump in. We got 25 minutes. We'll finish in the live stream. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full. Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, and Bleach and Toriko. We're finishing Shogun. We're doing it weekly, but Delicious in Dungeon ends this coming week. Just finished Percy Jackson and True Detective Season 4. Avatar live action is done. All the Avatar animation, everything. Hundreds of movies and shows, Jackie Chan movies every month. In the description is the link for Patreon, full unedited everything. If not, Campaign 2, episode 108, Mighty Nein time.
The morning comes to you all.
The morning comes to you all.
Somewhat muggy, and a cloudy day greets you.
Oh, and we have to make
jungle
the moon.
heat and humidity
We
makes
found
for
out
an
there
already
is no
sticky
moon.
and uncomfortable morning.
We
but
have
you
to
hear
make a
the
moon, but I think
exterior
Caduceus
chatter
can illusion
of a
that.
large crowd of people that have come to excited. As you glance out through the entryway that leads into the thoroughfare, the village of O, you can see there are numerous green cloaks. You can see individuals like getting pieces of cake.
Everyone
and treats
is
that have been
literally in
prepared and brought
cosplay
from
as the
wherever else they
traveler,
came
so to
from.
speak. We all
A
have our
multitude
green
of
cloaks.
colors and faces all around you as music begins to burble up from below. Different, in some
Burble
cases,
up.
conflicting themes. But nevertheless, there is a palpable excitement in the morning, and a number of you
We are
very
finally
hungover,
here.
but
The
you soldier
YouTube
through
video
it.
starts
Except for you, 'cause
the
you're
day
immune to
of
poison.
Traveler
I
Con.
didn't have anything to drink.
Immune to poison.
We are finally
He's
here. I'm like
talking to
shocked
me,
because
but
it
you
seems
two.
like it kept being delayed, but the
Yeah, you're
episode
fine.
was called
I'm great.
TravelerCon,
Already.
so I assumed at
Caleb,
some
your
point
head
it would
is
start.
pounding.
Caleb's head is pounding. Caleb was drunk last night. That was possibly the drunkest I ever seen Caleb.
Night. We have Saturday to go.
Irish
2 more
breakfast,
days.
come on.
Yeah, the Irish breakfast.
Irish
Let's
breakfast.
go.
Get it in me.
I
coffee
was
to
saying
help
earlier,
today.
St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day
Taste that
is in
last
2
drink
days.
when you wake up.
And honestly, in 1 day now, because it's almost midnight.
Let's
And
go
by
do
the time we're done with
Real.
this, it's going to be 1 day away. And I love all
day is
the
yours.
Irish. We had
What would you
Irish
like to do?
breakfasts. We're making mixed drinks.
I make sure
It's
everybody has
very
their cloaks. You guys are all
like fitting
good.
for St.
I know
Patrick's
it's
Day
hot
approaching.
outside, but we keep it on to really
I
make
even
everyone
have
think
this.
we're all
I'm drinking
high
out of the
priests.
St. Patrick's
yeah,
Day
yeah.
Priestesses.
Got the
3D
yeah.
glass.
Put mine
Oh,
on
wow.
too. Okay,
I didn't bring mine. Never mind.
that's okay.
Hey,
could
your
use
hair
it.
is a cloak.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Travis just threw it over his shoulder. Come on, Travis. Get that shit
right.
on. Play the
It's
game.
very warm.
The boof in my neck.
Oh,
is
he's hot. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, I'll let him go on that one. I thought he wasn't incorporating himself because he was
Okay, so I
trying
was
to be
thinking
cool
what
or
we'll start
something.
with is Yasha.
He's like, it's way too hot for that.
It's the frothy bits.
Yeah,
The frothy
Yeah,
I feel like I
bits.
taste it like right around here.
I wouldn't have trusted it if I were
Caduceus
you.
doesn't
That's-
even have it on his shoulder.
Well, I
I
Where-
mean, like, how long have those eggs
I
been
didn't see
here,
what
you know?
Caduceus
Yeah,
is doing, but
that's
everyone's got
true.
it on their
Don't worry.
body in
It's
some
fine, it
form or
was
another,
worth it.
except Caduceus. Come on, Caduceus. I feel like Caduceus would be the first one.
Okay, so
he's,
start with
he's
the Yasha
Mr.
concert.
Yeah,
Ren Fair
okay.
cosplayer.
Then we'll do like a
I
little,
thought.
you know. I'll come after you do the intro, like opening act.
Oh, okay.
I'll come out. I'll give a speech.
Okay.
And then, you know,
And Jester has a very
commence the
magnificent
festivities. Everyone
moonweaver
scatter
looking
and start their
gown,
dick hunt.
let's say now.
Yeah.
Gotta start the dick hunt.
And
Dick
then
hunt.
once everyone finds their dick, then we can start the trek up to the volcano, yeah?
I
have
feel like
a
everyone should be
specific
done
kind of
whittling
song
their
you'd
dicks
like me
now.
to play, like something uplifting, something.
We've been
Can you
whittling
start
dicks.
with something like,
I mean, some people
kind
might
of-
have showed up late.
you know, like
Come on. Stop showing up
dark
late
and
to
kind of
Traveler Con.
moony,
Have your
you
dick
know?
whittled already.
Something dark and moony.
yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Dark
I have
and
some
moody.
ideas.
Like as it goes, like people start to gather, then you can get like more jaunty and like epic.
Love it. Dark, moony, and jaunty.
Dark, moony, and
I know
jaunty.
exactly what's up.
And then like finish off with like something like boom, and then
What
right when
a
it's boom, that's when I'll
descriptive way.
Caleb, if you could do some cool like effect.
Yeah, oh, of course, I could do that.
Yeah, as soon as she does her final, and then you do an effect, and then I'll come on stage.
Okay.
And then when I come on stage, then everybody else should probably like start clapping.
I
just
feel like she's
so that
reminding me of
everyone knows
Jack
that I'm
Black
like
from
a high
School of
priestess
Rock.
and
You
Need
stuff.
to be introduced, or will you
It's
just
like
come out after the song is
rat-a-tat-tat, and
over?
the kick drum, and the
Oh,
kick
that's a
drum.
good idea.
Wait, that's from
Do you want to
something
introduce
else.
Me?
But Jack Black does something
sure.
similar to School of Rock.
Okay, so that will come
What
out.
am I thinking of? The
Introduce
kick drum
me,
and the kick
and
drum
then I'll
and the
come
kick
on
drum.
stage.
Is there?
Rat-a-tat-tat.
You're just the high priestess of.
You're like instructing
The
everybody what to do in a
Traveler.
very
So
Still the
hyper,
traveler. That's
energetic
a
way.
trick we're going to reveal later. I feel like we'll probably do the Moonweaver reveal after everybody gets up to the volcano. We throw our stuff in, and then like the traveler's going to do some like, and he's going to ascend, and then bam, and then maybe Ford, you can do like this big visual thing because we're not going to have a moon. There's not going to be a moon. So if
There's
you can
not
make
gonna
like
be a
a
moon,
cool
so we gotta
firework or
make
something that like all of a sudden
everything appears so,
transforms
or at
into
least
the moon, like a really big full
Confuse
moon.
them. I mean, we need a moon.
A moon?
We definitely need a moon.
Do you need a moon?
Can Caleb
What
do
you mean
it?
you can
My
make a
face
moon?
really hurts a lot.
Oh, yeah, no, she needs a moon. I
Yeah,
know
I
this
need
one.
a moon.
Well, I think I could work something out with a bit of forced perspective and throw if the crowd is in a relatively
Like a specific
concentrated
area.
space.
Yeah,
I
if
could
you have them in a
create
specific
moon
area.
above us. That would.
I honestly
appear as
thought
if it was
Caleb
where
would
it
be
should
the best for that, but Caduceus
love it.
made it sound like he could do
Yeah,
it with
do
an
that.
illusion.
Could gussy it up and
When we
make
were
it
talking
feel
to
a
the
little
gods on the
Extra
commune.
something
fancy,
special.
like
Mountain.
the extra, like
Commune
the moon
mountain.
is really looking down on us and
Yeah.
is proud of us.
Are we doing the big moon or the little moon?
The big moon.
The big moon.
The big
Okay.
moon.
And no, we're done with the penis motif. Now it is just straight moons.
After the penises go in the volcano, then penis motif is Danski's up to moon.
Once the penises are
Yeah.
thrown in the volcano, we are done.
And the traveler
with the dicks
knows all of his
motif.
cues. He knows the plan.
I have
got
not told him anything, but
Oh.
he's really good at picking things up.
Okay.
We did this all the time. You know, it's like we work well off each other.
So he's going to wing it like jazz, off of what you have planned with us.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I'm in. I like it. The
I
plan
have a
is in
full
motion.
itinerary that I have.
The traveler's just gonna
deep
wing it based
schedule,
off
and
what
he's
we
gonna
got.
Wing it.
We have to create the moon,
Well, they are
throw a
his
bunch of
followers.
dicks
Yeah.
into a volcano.
Yeah. No,
know?
he's got
And then the
it's
traveler's
really
gonna give a speech and
talented.
resign to the Moonweaver, basically.
Your handwriting
Cloaks in the jungle, hide his feet.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Didn't think about that. If you guys want to rip the sleeves off your cloaks, it's totally
Everyone's
fine.
doing away with their cloaks. All right.
This cloak.
Cloaks have
Ford
sleeves.
was right. Travis, aka Ford,
I would
was
I
right.
don't know. do you
He's
think?
like, it is way
Maybe
too hot.
cut a hole in the
Marisha
sides
already
of it.
threw in the
Maybe it's
towel.
like
I've
just
just
a
been
cloak
ignoring
that goes
the
over.
sleeves. They were-
Yeah,
Laura
cut,
even
cut
threw in
holes
the
so your
towel.
arms can poke up the
Caleb
side.
is rocking it. Caleb is straight up
As you
wearing
make your
that,
way
as hot
down
as it
into the
is.
main village,
Yeah,
having
look
this
at even
conversation,
Yasha.
you
Look
can
at
see,
Yasha. Yasha's like, I
elements
give up.
of the crowd have splintered
down
off
to
into small
not-
groups,
oh,
and you
Beth
can see there's
and
some
Caleb. They're
like
the
people
only
who are
remainers.
kind of orating about an
Caleb's
experience,
wearing
whether
it,
it be their
so
story
he's
how they
gotta
met the
be very
traveler,
hot, or he
or
just deals
tips
with
and tricks on various tricks they've done. Small panels, if you will, have broken off into different aspects. People are having kind of gatherings and discussions. Food is being cooked. You can hear the faint beginnings of a few musicians starting to tune up and prepare for the day's playing, but there is largely no organization to this. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing and
We
kind
were
of
talking
waiting
during
for
the live
someone
stream
to take
about
point.
how no one goes to 9
Yasha
a.m.
will get the
panels.
gathering happening
And I was
with
saying
the
how
music
when
and
I
stuff.
went to Dragon Con with my brother, we made it
I
a point
mean,
to get up
a
early
little
and
bit
go to 9 a.m.
early, you know,
panels.
but, like, once it
Because we're
seems
like,
like a good-
we
yeah, sure, go.
came here
That's-
for
what
a
time
purpose.
What time is it?
And we're going to make sure we get up.
at
We
this
drank
point-
and smoked every night
At
to
this
the
point, it'd
wee
be probably at
hours, and
10:30.
we still
You guys
got up
kind of
at 9
slept
a.m.
in. For those who were
Okay,
drinking
yeah,
heavily,
See, they
not too
slept
bad.
in, drank
Not too bad.
heavily,
That's a
slept
good
until
start.
10:30. No, that wouldn't happen. We got up, had
10:30,
breakfast.
keynote at
We would get up at
11?
like 8 a.m.,
Okay, all right,
have
cool.
breakfast, and be in line
stage
for
is
9 a.m.
completed.
panels every day.
And there are
Our
you can
friend
see Kent
did not
Plucker
make it.
and
The friend that
handful
went
of
with
other
us,
figures that are all kind of
He wasn't good till noon or
tuning
1
instruments,
in the afternoon.
getting
every
warmed up,
day.
but you can see they're
But
all
he
kind
didn't
of
care. He was like, I'm
not
good.
a
I'd rather
cohesive group.
drink
They're all kind of
more
eyeing each other
than
like
you
who's gonna
guys and
finish
just
tuning up
sleep
first and take
till
the
noon.
stage first.
And he
they're
has
all kind
a
of
wife and
having
kids.
this subtle
So to him, he was
kind of
like, "This is my
eye-line duel
vacation.
between
I'm
each
just
other.
gonna party my ass off." Panels.
Can somebody do
weren't
like a
important
cool
to him.
like light effect or something so that everyone looks at the stage when Yasha gets up there?
I don't have a job. I could just Eldritch Blast.
Do you do that?
Yep.
We're
You watch
Eldritch
as all of a sudden
blasting
the
into the sky.
crowd of people start looking up, going, "Whoa, what?" And they all look over in your direction.
Oh, are we ready yet?
Yasha, go, go, go!
Yasha, you're on. Yeah, we weren't ready yet, but we're on.
Okay.
Ford
Okay,
sets
so,
off
I will
Eldritch
go up on
Blast
the stage.
fireworks, and Yasha is about to rock the Casbah.
Interesting point. As you step up onto the stage and kind of hear the voices chanting, the first couple steps you take, you see kind of like this weird mist kind of pouring off of the wood. And with each step, it kind of billows heavier and heavier and has like a dull
There's like a
rich
fog machine.
green
Oh, is the Traveler helping? Who's doing
coloration
this?
to it. And as you step to the main central area, it kind of forms this kind of
There's
greenish
like a
mist
greenish
fog
fog
that surrounds
machine.
the edges of the stage.
Oh, Eurovision.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna use
Eurovision.
thaumaturgy to make it sound like the crowd starts chanting Yasha,
Please welcome
Yasha,
Zorhas.
Yasha.
Please welcome Jorhas.
Jorhas is the perfect Eurovision.
Yes, Jorhas.
Jorhas.
We are Jorhas.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up there.
Eurovision.
And because everybody's
If you haven't
chanting,
seen that movie with Will Ferrell
I'm
and
going to turn my back to the audience.
Rachel McAdams,
Okay.
it is. I've seen it many
start
times. I think it's
Playing
great.
my harp, and I'm going to
I mean, it's based
start
off a
out
real thing, Eurovision.
doing a version of kind of like immigrant song
Okay.
by Led Zeppelin, and then turn it into like Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden towards the end.
I love it.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Immigrant
some
song
kind of
mixed
like
with Run
metally, jaunty,
Hills.
moony,
All right.
dark
Yep.
kind of vibe.
Okay. Now
right.
you don't notice this as you're focusing on the music and as you're hitting the kind of the low
I feel
beat and
that's
getting it
very
to rise.
fitting.
You
I
all
dig
watch
it.
as that mist begins to grow above, and much like those.
I mean, especially with the
giant,
mist, that's very
demonic
fitting.
skeletal backdrops and concerts during metal shows in the 80s that looked absolutely ridiculous. This large green cloak kind of rises up over Yasha.
Yeah.
And you can see the face of the traveler, massive, kind of begins to peer through the hood, almost like falling into place, like it was sliding into the cloak, and the voice begins to echo out from underneath and goes, "Welcome, my friends, my chosen.
I love it. The Traveler is
today-
definitely incorporating himself very well.
Is the day that we celebrate me." And to begin
I mean, the Traveler is going to probably
Let
go
us
all
all
out because this is
revel.
his last hurrah.
in the musical
At least
style
with these people.
of Yasha the Reborn.
Immigrant song busts out. The VMAs.
We'll use major image in this moment, which can go for a total of 10 minutes. To start with, like those glass balls with electricity where you touch them and lines come out of electricity.
Sharper image.
Electric
What would you?
lines.
I feel like they were at
leave
Sharper
Yasha's
Image
body
when
and
they
go down
first
to the
became a
stage, and the
thing.
people in the
I know
front
what he's
row, and
talking
some of
about.
them
We had
intersect
him.
and make
I've had one.
jagged lightning penises, and some of them make jagged lightning moons. But the moons are a little more subtle. But there's just shapes appearing in these electric
Jagged
snakes coming off her
lightning
body
dicks
down to
throughout the
ground.
ball.
Fantastic.
Use thaumaturgy to make some amps in the back for the people who are too far away from
Yeah,
the stage.
yeah,
Really
yeah.
hear it, so we're getting the full,
All right,
concert
everyone's
experience.
using thaumaturgy, so we make echoing
Go ahead and roll a performance
music
check.
throughout the whole community.
Right?
Say
I
again.
know, did you cast the spell on her before she went up there?
No.
Okay,
All right,
come on.
good roll.
I will say, before you do the roll, I'll say with everyone else enhancing the experience, I'll give it advantage because it is a communal.
Advantage.
Everyone is helping.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Yeah, because we're all incorporated in this. It did not make a difference. Guidance. Jester should have used
okay,
guidance
so-
if she could.
That would be 5 total.
We had advantage and got a 5. My lord. With advantage, we got a 5.
Cheese sandwiches.
You know when you can hear when someone's really bad at rock band?
But instead of the it's just that goat.
It's just the goat.
But
It's
you're
making me think
into
of
it.
Thor, Love and
You
Thunder.
are just rocking
with the
that
goats.
shit, and people are still into it. They're
Oh,
it's
Yasha
not
is-
terrible by any
It's
means.
the opening act.
It's the
okay? They're not always good.
Poor
But
Yasha.
as you're
I
getting
wanted
into
Yasha
it,
to
you can-
rock the whole
Opening
place.
Yeah. As you people are still clapping along.
Hey,
They're still excited.
I think
The
everyone's
people
just
are
gonna be
gathering because it is
happy
still
to
a
be there.
display. And I've been to many shows where they were okay, but the presentation was fucking on point. And so people are there. People are there.
All right, the
you do see-
presentation's
you do
on
see kind
point.
of in the
Yasha
front
don't
row,
have
Kent
to be
Plucker
great.
Sitting there with his lute over his shoulder, looking at her like, he knows, and he's reveling in it. But you don't give a shit. But
Kent
nevertheless,
Plucker.
the music swells. Performance is still breathtaking around the central part of it. And it comes to a close. Everyone cheers.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Encore.
Encore. Did she get a second one?
Come on.
So I start playing again because
Now, do we get another roll? Can we roll again?
Yeah.
Roll
again.
Check.
Yes, please.
Come on, let's do
Please,
one
we
good
need an
song.
encore. That's great. Advantage?
13.
13.
But no
That's good.
advantage?
That's
We don't get
success.
advantage?
Markedly better.
Markedly better.
I had to give him
As-
wiggles out.
As you finish it, people are like, "Oh, good, she's done," and some people start wandering off a little bit, and the crowd begins to disperse. And as soon as you pick up the second song, you're like, "Oh, here we go," and you find the stride. And as you hit, the crowd stops, and those folks start wandering back, and they're like, "Oh, she was punking us."
People left the Marvel movie too quick.
Yeah.
We left the Marvel
When
movie
it goes
too
over, you
quick.
just got to go back to the previous album. It's just can't say
All right, so Yasha
Lines
redeems
become
herself.
Big webbed, spider-webbed wings coming up out of her back.
It is quite the performance. Whether it be the stage nerves or the severe amount of alcohol you consumed the night before, off to a rocky start, but you picked it up, and now it's on.
A little bit.
Nevertheless, TravelerCon is off without a hitch. Excitement hits as she finishes her performance, and everyone cheers. And you can see other individuals start gathering their what looks to be drumsticks or big like drum hits, but they have these little heads at the end. And
Dicks.
In her finale, they bring together the drums and they kind of like match the beat, and you can now hear about 7 or 8 different sets of like drums that are now matching Yasha's performance as they just hit these heavy leather stretched.
Oh, that's right,
drums
because
with
we
these
made all the drums with
wooden
the
dicks.
wooden dicks. I was gonna say we're using wooden dick
Is that
drumsticks.
dinosaur high drums? Those were the dinosaur high drums.
That's right.
This probably would have been existing hide of other dinosaurs. Yes, it wouldn't be from the T-Rex, you guys, because it would take it longer to.
I was gonna say,
longer
the
to stretch
T-Rex,
that
I
hide,
feel like, was
but from
too
existing
late.
hides taken from dinosaurs.
Yeah,
that
cool.
Right. We got hide drums being beaten with dicks.
As the performance comes to a close, the crowd's now like, "What's next?" They're-
I'll go up on stage, as was our plan.
Of course it was.
And just be like, "Oh, everyone, give it up one more time for Yasha!"
All right, Yasha.
She'll be back
Applause.
later for more. Yeah! But in the meantime, we'd like to bring you our keynote speaker for the evening.
Jester.
You all know her. You all love her. The Traveler certainly does. Be great. She's the princess of pranks.
The princess
She's the tycoon of tricks. She's the conquistador of cocks. Please welcome.
The conquistador of cocks.
What a title.
And then I'll take out my pistol, and just for added effect, I'll just say, "High Priestess Jester!" And I'll just fire it straight down into the stage.
All right, we fire our pistol into the ground.
Yeah.
So just to confirm, because when you got it had 1 bullet in there.
You told me I had 20.
No, but you got. I was saying, if you got bullets since then.
Oh yeah, I bought
Correct.
20 at some.
Yes, you
at
did.
some
I just want to make sure you purchased that.
Because I wrote down
He
that
fires
I had
his
19
one bullet.
left.
That's
Then
it.
yes, then
So,
you'd have that. I just want to confirm that happened before. Okay.
yes.
From
All
a
right.
foot away from the.
20 bullets. I was gonna say that'd be hilarious if he fired the 1 bullet he
It's a
had.
dull thud and wood splinters up, kind of in the immediate vicinity. Everyone goes like,
All right, firing our gun to the ground. Welcome, Jester.
Okay, right
The
before I go on
conquistador
stage,
of cocks.
I'm going to be behind the stage so nobody can see me.
okay.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself. So there's 4 of me,
All right. 4
and
jesters.
then I'm going to cast Dimension Door to bamf onto the stage.
Cool.
So it should look like all 4 of me are bamfing onto the stage.
All right.
So as you finish saying the phrase, there's like just a slight bit of a pause where everyone kind of goes like, "Yay!" Is she emerges from this giant plume of greenish blue smoke that kind of swirls up into the air, and as it
Reminds me of Wizard of Oz,
disperses,
like when the witch
there are now
appears.
4 jesters, 3 of which are like somewhat shimmery and kind of flickering in and out. She arrives wearing the outfit you had painted the evening before, or
Not yet.
not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet. All right.
Still in my.
She's still in her
my
traveler
normal
garb.
traveler garb.
I was gonna say you don't want to rock the
But I am in
Moonweaver
a
garb
cloak.
yet.
Yes.
I'll hit her with major image, and the cloak looks vibrant green, unnaturally vibrant green, with all kinds of silver thread scattered all across it, and enormous, 3 times as big as Jester butterfly wings extend up and out from behind her, and then more vague ones on the clones. And if you look closely at the pattern, it's beautiful pink and green and blue. And of course, there are signature penises hidden in the design of the wings.
Signature penises
and moons now
throughout
as well,
all.
because it's all about that subliminal messaging.
Yeah, we're trying to give the subliminal
and they
message of
just
the Moonweaver.
flap
So we
gently
have
behind
dicks
her
and
as she-
moons everywhere.
The crowd just.
Thank you. I'm gonna spread my arms out so all of my other jesters also spread their arms out. And I'm going to say, "Let chaos reign!" And
Let chaos.
Let chaos reign. Air dickin'. We gotta air dick the shit out of it. Everyone's gotta air dick the shit out of
I'm
Let
gonna get
chaos
spiritual
reign.
guardians to bamf out of my hands right as I say that as a bunch of pink, beautiful baby unicorns fly around, but they've got giant penises.
Baby pink
Wait,
unicorns
there's
with
so
giant
much going
penises
on right
flying
now.
everywhere.
But while you're doing this, Jester, Caleb, there's somebody in the audience kind of next to you after you like do the hand motions to create the spell. Everyone's in awe. This individual kind of looks like just a regular, schlubby-looking fellow with like a scraggly beard. Looks over at you and goes, "Hmm." And then as Jester begins casting the spell, kind of flicks his finger a bit like this, and you watch as from the wood platform below the stage, vines begin to rise up and create this throne made
that
of
the Traveler
thorns and
in
brambles
disguise?
that kind of cascades and curls around her to form this like elevated throne that kind of catches you from underneath as you have your hands out.
Nice, Caleb.
The strange man next to you kind of looks over at you with a
I'm
flash
thinking
of
it's the
green
Traveler.
in his eyes and goes,
Yeah, flash of green. The Traveler
What's up,
is in
Red?
disguise in the audience, helping out.
Continue, Jester.
I'm gonna stand up on the throne, and I'm going to say, "Welcome, one and all, to TravelerCon 3000."
All right, everyone's
Thank
applauding.
you.
So far, so good. I mean,
As
it's
you
we're
know,
doing our thing.
this Traveler likes everyone here, me mostly, but
You hear some fireworks go off, and everyone kind of looks over. And you see Treese over, like just runs into the nearby
Trees,
bushes,
the
trying
little
not to get
kid
caught.
banging off fireworks again.
so you all traveled really far to get here, and we've got so many fun things in store for you. Check out the fighting pit, or get drunk. I don't know, maybe play some more drums. But the main thing we're going to do today is go on a dick hunt.
Yay, she looks so unsure. She looks so
Patterns on her
nervous.
wings melt almost like lava lamp and spell
The
out
big thing
dick
we're doing
hunt.
tonight is don't forget the glorious
The
dick hunt.
Traveler's been hard at work for all of you, hiding many, many
Look at
dicks around the
freaking
village
Sam
and
with
the
his
island.
wheel of fortune.
Once everybody finds one, we're going to make a special trek just so we
My
can
apologies.
help the Traveler fully ascend, and you're gonna see some crazy shit, you guys.
You're about to see some crazy shit.
Yay!
Yay!
Is there a contest?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Yes.
Whoever finds the. Did we end up? Whoever finds the golden dick gets a special prize.
She's like asking people
I'm gonna
while
find
the
that
speech is
dick.
going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So,
find
once
that
you guys
dick.
find the dicks,
I'm gonna find that dick.
it's a secret. Once
The
you guys
secret
find
prize
them,
will
come
be
up
given
to the,
to the
stage,
golden
and once
dicket
everybody's
winner.
Here, we'll start the rest of the shit. Have fun. Let chaos reign.
Let chaos reign.
Everyone cheers and then kind of stays for a minute.
The golden dicket. We still should be
Scatters,
calling it that.
and immediately starts just running in all directions. Some folks are like knocked over. Tables get tossed. It is just chaos reigning as folks just begin to rush off into the epic dick hunt of the afternoon.
That went so good. I mean, with you guys, I gone down. Was my speech good?
It was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Moving.
Everybody looked like they were so excited about the dick hunt.
Well done, Caleb. That was absolutely extraordinary.
I didn't know you could do.
It's all about that D.
It's all about that
Yeah.
dick.
Is it?
And Yasha, your
Is it?
performance was really just great. Just
Well, you know,
very,
it took me a little bit to warm up because I was a little, had
You were
stage fright and
Amazing.
thank you. I think I finally kind of got into the groove as it went on, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So what? Someone's going to look for the golden dick. We did make a golden dick.
Did
Yeah,
we?
we did.
I'm pretty sure we did, but I honestly can't confirm
no,
for
we made
certain.
it. We painted it with our
We talked
gold
about it.
dust paint.
I think we just talked about it. I don't think I can make a gold. I can make a golden
Yeah, I
dick,
don't
but
think
have
we
not
did.
done it
I
yet.
think we
Do it
talked
lick
about
this
it. I don't
The
remember.
golden dick.
I thought I gave a bunch of gold dust.
You did. I made golden paint, and I painted one of the dicks gold.
Okay, good.
So there is that.
I just need some coin. I have it. I will use my own coin. I will make you a golden dick. How big would you like the dick to be?
Well, I mean, it should be relative to the other dick sizes.
We should also
No,
hide
the
it
golden dick
fairly
would probably
quickly.
be a little bit
The
larger.
golden dick should be a
I
little
don't know.
larger.
I don't know.
Or
It doesn't
maybe
have
it
to
would
be
smaller, like
ridiculous.
it's harder to
But the
find.
golden dick.
But we already have a golden dick. This is just for our own personal use. Maybe it's like, ooh, this is tricky. This one's the real one, and one of us can find the real one, so we actually don't have
Matt's
to do a
not
special
saying one
prize
way
for
or the
somebody.
other, but I'm pretty sure
gonna
Caleb's
cheat them out
right.
of a prize.
I don't think we ever
We don't
we
have a
talked
real
about it
prize
and we
anyway, there's
discussed how we
nothing.
do it
We
and
could just give him
everything.
5 gold or
We even
something,
talked about the
or-
golden
You could
dick
give
it.
them the real gold dick,
But
That's a good idea.
and they have two.
Chaos Rain!
chaos reign.
No, there's got to be a better prize than that. You know, if you
When
find a
Ashley
golden...
does it, it reminds me of
dick,
Kermit
then
when
you
he
get,
freaks out.
like,
What
Like
if we
it reminds
pull
me of
from
that.
our hoard? There's got to be something.
We should do it quickly. I mean, did you see how many people have bloody noses as you sent them off in a mad dash for a dick that doesn't exist
Some
yet?
of those dicks are super, super, super hard to find. So, you know, it's going to take a long time for people to find them.
Okay.
Are people going to get really mad at this? At this game?
Why?
Wow.
This
Fair-
is the
fair.
smallest part of the day.
They got a lot ahead of them.
All right, everybody, that is it for Mighty Nine time for episode 108, the Traveler Con episode. Great way to start it. I'm honestly surprised that we got into it so quickly. After all this time, I felt like it took forever to get here. And then Ford sets off Eldritch Blast. We have Yasha going up on stage, rocking out to a variation of the Immigrant Song with Run Through the Hills. Bad roll to begin with, but better roll to end it. And then Caleb, along with the help of who I'm assuming was the Traveler in disguise, Matt said his eyes flickered green. I'm assuming that is the sign that is the Traveler. Helped out, made a throne of thorns while Caleb made giant butterfly wings. Jester gives her speech, and we send everyone off on the Golden Dicket hunt. It's a dick hunt to begin with, but the Golden Dick is the one that you win a prize. What prize? I don't know. I don't even know if we know what the prize is yet. We may have discussed it earlier, but we also discussed the Golden Dick. Caleb's over there trying to say we never made it. And Jester's like, no, we made it. I made it. I'm pretty sure we didn't. Matt's not really saying anything, but we could easily make one and throw it somewhere, and it isn't much of a problem. I love how quickly we've got into it. I'm going to stop there because we have 40 minutes left, and if not less now. I think we got like 36 minutes left, but we're going to add it to the live stream. They'll be almost 2 hours. And being as this is probably one of the more popular episodes, I'm willing to bet we're going to do 50 likes or more. If we get the 50 likes or more, we'll jump right into episode 109. So we'll probably have a close to 3-hour live stream coming this Friday. I am very excited. I'm hoping my new shirt comes because I said it during the Patreon hour, but this Jester shirt has slowly been falling apart. And during the Patreon hour, I also said how fitting it probably is, because this is like the end of the Traveler, and this is Jester's moment and Jester's shirt. And I almost feel like the way the shirt is going away is basically how the hold on all of this chaos and people is going to be with the Traveler. So I will see you guys on Friday. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, Bleach, and Toriko. We just finished Percy Jackson and True Detective, Avatar live action. We're doing Shogun and Delicious in Dungeon ends this week as well. Jackie Chan movies every month, hundreds of other movies and shows full unedited in the description. Link for Patreon. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.